Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make up to 300k per hour in Dragonflight. Now the method that we're going to be using is level boosting. Now you can level boost people from level 10 all the way to level 70. The most common though is from 60 to 70. Now to boost people from level 10, you can actually summon them with a mage to the Dragon Isles, and also once they're at level 15 you can use any of the dungeon summoning stones. So for an example, summoning stone right here, and you can have two people that are already at the stone and you can summon level 15 plus to the stones. Now to go about getting people to actually buy your boost, you want to be posting in trade services. So not trade chat, you want to be posting in trade services. Now you can do this solo, or you can do this with a group of friends. You can do it with 2 people, 3 people. However, if you want to make the most gold, I've been doing it mainly solo. If you have a high enough gear level, like item level, you can actually do it solo and you can do it pretty efficiently. Now if you're going to be doing it solo, you need to be a tank class. So any tank class can work for it. You need a bit of self-healing, and you just need to be able to tank the mobs. Now with the item level that we've got nowadays, we're so far into Dragonflight, you can easily tank these mobs, no problem whatsoever, on pretty much any tank. So for an example, I'd recommend having about 300 and at least 80 plus to actually do this efficiently. The higher the better. So if you've got a character in the high 400 item levels, that will be perfect. Now I can't stress this enough, you do not want to be posting in the trade city, like trade chat. You definitely want to be posting in the services. So trade brackets services, so /4 to actually type in here. So you do a /4 and I'll put you in the trade services chat. You need to be doing it in here and not anywhere else. This is the only spot you can advertise your services. Now when you're posting in here, I recommend making a macro something like this. So /4 want to sell 10 to 70 leveling, fast levels, can AFK, gold only, message for more info. Now you can mix up how you want to write this. As you can see, there's other people posting other things. So he's saying power level boosting 20 to 60, 60 to 70. We take 8 to 10 minutes each level. But you can write pretty much whatever you want, and what you want to be doing is to be in the main city, so you can actually post in the trade service chat, and you want to just click your macro every now and then. You don't want to be spamming this, so just every like 2-3 minutes you can post this once. And then what you want to do is get a few boosties. Now if you have a second account, you can actually stay in the city on your second account and just constantly, even while you're out doing your boost, you can constantly be promoting in the trade service chat and get more boosties as you go. So when you're doing it solo, you can actually have 4 people that you're boosting, and you're going to be charging anywhere, depending on your server, anywhere from 10 to 15k gold per level. And now you can do a level in about an hour or so. So if you have 4 people, just do the math right there, that would be 4, and you'll be able to get them from say 60 to 70, which would be 150k. So you can be making anywhere up to like 600k gold per hour by doing this solo. It would have to be one of the very best methods in the game at the moment to make like raw gold that you're getting straight away. You don't have to sell anything on the auction house. All you have to do is get the boosties and go do the work and level them up. So a few tips that I can give before we go and show you the spots that I recommend doing it at is I recommend using this potion right here. So it's the potion of shocking disclosure, and basically what this will do is for 30 seconds, every 5 seconds it will deal 9k damage to all nearby enemies. This is great when you're doing a massive big AoE pool. Now another potion, well a file that works extremely well is this one right here. The file of Glacial Fury. This will also do AoE damage to the opponent, and I recommend having that on constantly, and also using the potion, the shocking potion, on cooldown. And also you want to have up your buffs, whatever your buffs are for your class, like the food, and obviously your weapon increases and everything like that. You want to be fully buffed, because the more damage that you're doing will be the quicker that you level the people, and the quicker you level the people, the more gold you'll be making faster. Now, if you would like to learn the other ways to actually boost and do all different kinds of boosting, from like mythics, from PvP boosts, and other sorts of level boosting that isn't like this one, like with twinks and things like that, you can find all of their methods inside of my gold making guide, which will be the first link down below. And obviously it has a whole heap of different gold making methods and farms inside of it. But let's jump over to the first spot I recommend doing this level boost at. Alrighty, so this is the first spot that you can do the boost at. So this is right here at don't know how to pronounce it, Hold, however you pronounce it, but it's this location right here. So it's located on the far left side of the Dragon Isles, right at this spot. Now there is a whole heap of elites that spawn here, and basically what you want to do is to get the people you're boosting to standard right here. Now if the storm is on, how it is at the moment, as you can see the storm event is active, you can actually still do the boost here. However, the storm can get annoying. Some of the different storms can actually knock your boosties off this spot right here, or it can do damage to the people you're boosting. Now if the storm is on, we found actually a spot where the storm does not reach you. So if you get your boosties to come over here and go up on top of this right here, they won't actually get hit by the storm whatsoever. So you can have your boosties come up here, and not many people know about this, but you can get them if they land up on the top of this right here, or the top of this, the storm won't actually hit them. So when you're doing it from this angle, you want to basically pull all these mobs around here, all these mobs, and you can still reach all of these. You just want to pull them and pull them back into the middle a bit more, and you can still kill all of these. And then when you're doing it the normal spot over here, you can basically kill them everywhere, all around, and you won't have any problems whatsoever. So what you want to do is make sure that you're fully buffed up. So let's get all the buffs up. Let's get rid of this guy right here. Let's get our file, and I'll just show you how you can actually pull these mobs, and when you have decent amount of gear, how easy it is to actually kill these mobs. So we'll go ahead and we'll do a pull like I would normally do. So you just want to gather a group of them together, just like so. Now some do a spear ability, so when they're doing that, you basically just want to hit them and they'll keep on meleeing you after that. You want to gather up, say, a mob or two, make sure that you have all your buffs up and everything like that. Use your potion to do a lot of damage, and then you just want to literally burn them down, make sure that you're doing self heals and a lot of AoE to actually kill the mobs. So just like this, you can see they're super easy to kill. Now depending on how much item level and gear you have, they will die even quicker if you have more item level, so the higher item level the better. But as you can see on this character, we don't have much whatsoever. We're not even 400 item level, and we can do this absolutely fine. And as you can see, just like that, you're burning down all the mobs. Now you want to make sure that you have a class with some good AoE. I've found that the DHs work extremely well for this, especially if you're doing it solo, because you have so much self-healing and really good AoE abilities where you can just burn down the mobs super fast and super simple, and you'll never die if you have a DH tank. But of course all the other tanks work extremely well too. A bit of pretty much all the tanks have a bit of self-healing in some way or another. So you just want to run around, basically pull mobs of 2, mobs of 3, and you simply just want to burn them down, move on to the next one, and then move on to the next one. It's really simple. The most hard part will actually be finding people to boost. That is why I recommend having a second account, and while you're out actually doing the boost, you can tab over to your second account every like 2 minutes or so, or 5 minutes, and you can post in the trade chat, and you can actually find more boosts while you're out doing a boost already. and that'd be the most efficient way to keep the money rolling in and to make sure you've always got a full group of people that you're boosting. Alright, so let's just finish off this mob right here, and then I'll show you the next location. If you want to use the other location, they're both extremely well. Preferably I like this one the most when the storm isn't up, just because of how easy it is. The mobs here are pretty weak compared to the next spot, and they also give a haste decrease, a haste debuff at the other spot. So this spot works really good, this one, because there's no haste debuff, and DHs work a lot better and do a lot more damage when you have a lot more haste. So this is the first location. Let's go check out the second location. Alright, so we're at the second location right now, and this is located right down here, and it's called the Dragonflight Hollow, and it's down in the Asia span, down in the left bottom hand corner. So right here is where it is located, and basically you want to have your boosties stand up on the top of here. Let's just scroll out a bit. So you want to have them up on here, and they'll be completely safe. And there's a whole heap of elite mobs that spawn. As you can see right here, there's someone actually doing the boost on my realm. So that's what they're doing. You basically just want to pull all the mobs together, kill them, just like we were before doing AoE. So here's a group of a druid tank and a DH DPS, just blasting through them. And now this is another really good spot that you can do, and if there's competition at one spot, you can simply go to the other location and do the boost there. However, if both locations have people already at them, what you can do is you can actually just invite your alt character from a different realm, and then you'll phase into the other realm. Or if one of your boosties has a pretty unpopulated realm, you can also get them to start the group, invite you, and then pass you lead, and then you'll be on a different realm to actually do the boosting. But it's very, very simple. This one works exactly the same as the others. You just want to do AoE pulls on these guys right here, and they'll respawn all the way back around. So you can have mobs here, but they've all been killed recently. But mobs will spawn all around here. They spawn up here and all the way around here. Now these mobs are honestly, they are a bit harder than the first location, but you can still do it very easily solo. Now if you had a group of people, you can actually do it extremely quick at this spot, because there is a lot more that spawn. And if you have like a couple of your mates that are level 70 helping you, you can kill more per hour and get more XP per hour by doing it at this location. So either one works. I'd say this one works a bit better with a group of people, and then the first location is probably the best spot to do solo. However, if there is a storm at this location, like a storm event, simply go do it at the other location. And then if there is a storm up at this location, you can do it down here. You kind of want to avoid the storm. It just makes it a bit harder for your boosties, because some of the storms will knock back your boosties off their safe location, and can also do a little bit of damage. And you don't want them dying, because you're going to have them be pretty much fully AFK until they reach their desired level. But this is how you can actually do the boost. Like I recommend having two accounts, one that you can just post in the trade service chat, and then one to actually do the boosting on. However guys, that is it for this gold making guide. If you haven't tried out level boosting, it's super easy to do. All you got to do is get up your item level a bit, and once your item level is looking pretty good on a tank character, well, you don't even need to have a tank. If you have a friend that is a tank also, you can actually just be a DPS character for the group. However, if you're going to be serious about this, I recommend being the tank, and you can always find DPS to come actually do the boost with you if you want to do it as a team, or you can just do it solo. And solo works really good, and you can make more money doing it solo, because you don't have to split the gold at all. You keep it all to yourself. However guys, if you want to learn more about making gold in World of Warcraft, from farming, professions, and other ways to actually sell different boosts in the game, I recommend checking out my gold making guide. It will be the first link down below in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be a lot more gold making content coming soon. Till the next one guys, take care.